Hi guys, and welcome to Matt Bayeski YouTube channel. Beautiful day today here in the Californian canyon of Laurel Canyon. It's a beautiful place. Last night was a beautiful night. After I went up to Hollywood and had a walk around there, I had some dinner at Cafe Gratitude. Bumped into somebody who recognized me from YouTube, a third person in LA. There's a few people in LA who watch these, so hi guys, thank you. It's amazing the power of YouTube and how it gets around the world. Thanks guys, it's always humbling and I get a bit embarrassed, as you can tell, so but thank you so much, it's really kind. So yeah, when I got back from Cafe Gratitude, I did a house house cleansing blessing here. And when the owner came back, she was so thankful, and there was tears, and the energy in this place now is 1,000-fold. One day I'm gonna do a video on how to do blessings, house blessings, how to cleanse them, and that's going to be on the new markbayersky.com Lighthouse membership. Things like that, that's what we're going to be working on. They're going to be the in-depth things that people are wanting to learn more about, which obviously I can't do on here because they're only, you know, between 10 and 15 minutes, so it's impossible. So that's one of the things that we're working on today, the Lighthouse membership. We're launching now, fingers crossed. Again, I'm saying it time and time again, but there's no way I will launch until the website is absolutely 100% perfect. So we're nearly there guys, it's great. Okay, interesting yesterday, very interesting. I don't know if some of you saw some of the messages. I took them off because some people are really negative, really, and I don't want that kind of stuff on our channel. You know, go away negative people, go away when you're angry, go away when you know, if you're not willing to be open and trust. So, you know, so many people, I kind of understand it to a degree, but not when it gets personal, and people are so silly sometimes. So I had an influx of messages saying, you know, you talk rubbish, all your stuff is lies. You know, I don't know if you saw it, I took it straight off, but and then I don't even know why I bothered, but this morning I found an extract from the a modern day healer documentary, and I put it underneath the video yesterday from the it was only a, you know, it wasn't such a big deal. It wasn't, whoa, it was just things that happen every now and again. So you actually get to, if you scroll down now and you see the first link, you know, you can watch the video of the gentleman talking about it. You know, the one thing I don't do guys is lie. I can't abide liars. I really struggle with them, and so, but I do understand guys, I really truly understand that there's a lot of stuff out there that people are using in the name of spirituality to make money, to be you know, famous and powerful. So yes, there is a lot of stuff out there, but not everybody. Some people are actually truthful and speak the truth, you know, and if you can't identify between one and another, then, you know, you shouldn't abuse people. You shouldn't abuse. Live and let live. But you know what? Keep your abuse somewhere else. Go somewhere else and leave this channel and find somewhere where you know, that makes your anger, you know, where you feel comfortable with your anger and whatever you do. Anyway guys, this is for you. You know, I love you all. We're growing every day, we're learning every day, and it's a beautiful day today. So I'm very overjoyed. When I do fire back at people and say stop being an idiot, it doesn't make me sad, it doesn't make me angry anymore. It just, sometimes some people just need to be told to be on their way, you know, like I share with you every day. Stay away from people who cause you pain and suffering. And that's kind of like what I'm saying today. Anybody who's got an issue, who doesn't believe what I say, get yourself off. There's a million channels out there to go and watch, so go somewhere else and leave the people who are doing the work, the light workers, the true people who are not talking thunderbolt and lightning strikes, how amazing I can change your life in 3 steps. We are just getting on with our little daily talks, and we're growing in a little way, and that's all what's important for me and you guys. So today I want to follow on from yesterday's interesting topic, which was about Moldavite. Yay! And the power of Moldavite and how that actually helped this gentleman clear the negative energy from their body. That's really how I'd like to describe it. It's just negative energy. It passes through. So today, there were a few of you who sent me a message yesterday that you put Moldavite on and it caused this happened, I went to hospital, that happened, this hasn't. Great. I'm really glad you brought that up. Part of my book is the Power of Moldavite, which hopefully will come out soon, will describe some of those situations. But I'm going to give you a for example, and I've got hundreds of them. This example is really profound to me because it didn't affect me, but it could have done. So I was flown over to Holland. Yes, it was Holland, not Belgium. I was flown to Holland. I got off the plane and I went to a certain lady's home who invited me to give her healing. So when I gets there, she lays down on the healing bed and I had a Moldavite. I took the Moldavite and placed it directly onto a heart, a chest just here. And I started the healing work. Now, here's the thing. The music was on that I always play from my phone, and the ambience is lovely. The Palo I'm burning before I start, so the energy in the room's beautiful. And my hand goes on top of the Moldavite, and I always make sure that when my hand goes in between, it doesn't touch the breast, and I'm just round about there to get the most impact of energy. So I have one hand up and one hand on just there. So as my hand's there, I'm feeling it drawn in, and I can feel the magnetism with the Moldavite and my hand and her body energy. Now, I knew something was happening at a very profound level because the energy in the room started getting very hot. I started sweating, so I knew now there's something happening in the room. So that's whether that's her family in spirit, doesn't matter, but I know something's happening. So what was fascinating to me was my hand was burning, and as my hand were on her chest with the Moldavite, it was like it was a magnet. I couldn't move it. It was that powerful. And I was there for at least an hour. Many things happened to this lovely lady, not only movement but noises. She made sounds and things like that, and it was quite challenging for her too. And towards the very end, there was lots of tears coming down her eyes. I couldn't actually go and get a tissue to wipe her eyes because my hand was stuck solid onto the chest. After the hour, we gave each other a cuddle. I headed back. I got on a plane and went back. 2 weeks later, there was a message, and from this kind lady, this is how beautiful she is. She said, "I didn't want to scare you, Mark, but as soon as the healing session happened, within 1 hour, I felt something in my heart and called the ambulance, and I was rushed into hospital with a suspected heart issues." And I went, "Oh, good." She said, "Everything's fine." Now, there is something very important about this, guys. Your first thought, as mine was when this happened many years ago, was, "I'm never going to do this again. This is the last thing I'm ever going to do. This is causing issue. This is causing problem." I have come to realize that that is not a problem. What happens there, when you work with Moldavite, it opens up something that causes the block to surface, causes the suppressed energy to surface in a physical manifestation. Now, let me tell you something. I sit with the doctor most mornings, Frank, and Frank is the first one to hold his hand up and say, "Mark, we actually don't know much about the body." And most of it is questions, answers, meaning that he asks you a question, you give him an answer, and like Sherlock Holmes, he comes up with some sort of idea because he's asking you, okay? But really, doctors don't know much about how the body truly works. Thus, my belief system now is that any given thing that happens to you is a positive. Now, is that lady still alive? She is. She's alive, she's strong, she's happy, she's having an amazing life. Has this happened before? Lots of times. Lots of different ways. People rushing to the hospital. What happened? Don't know. well, so you went to the hospital, but you don't know what it is. Yeah, well, it was something here, but nobody knows. Or this happened and that happened, but they don't know what it is. So I realized that your body is an amazing, amazing temple. It's amazing. And what happens is, when you work with Moldavite, it awakens something that could have caused you something very serious. But it's releasing something from you. It's clearing something. And yes, there is always an effect. Like I told you, what is the first thing you do when your arm gets cut? You dab it down, clean it, and you put some antiseptic on. You tell me that doesn't hurt when the antiseptic goes on. It burns like hell. It's like the worst thing that ever happened. But after that, it's fine. So my message today to you guys, I love you all. Moldavite is the antiseptic for the issue that is within your body that you don't even know. And I know this. There has never been one single person in 14 years that I've worked with Moldavite that has passed into the light because a Moldavite touched them or went around the neck. But what I can tell you is this, that everybody who's worn a piece of Moldavite, an effect has happened to nearly 90% of them that may be deemed as negative, but it is always the most positive cleanser and clearer to make your life even stronger from the moment you put the antiseptic Moldavite on you. Well guys, I hope that made sense to you today. I hope it made you think a little bit differently, and from my heart to yours, thank you for going to Mark Bajewski YouTube channel every day and watching all the 500-600 videos that help you while you're cooking dinner, while you're having breakfast, or when you're in a car. And I also want to say thank you for buying your Moldavites last night from markbajewski.com. Thank you for trusting in my working crystals. I love you all. Take care. Have a great day from a beautiful, glorious Laurel Canyon. Okay, till tomorrow guys. Take care. Bye. Take care.